Okie dokie. We back. And it's happening. BO3 has his boots, which is nice. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what that is, but okay, it's gone away. Good! Let's continue with this game of DOTA. Teams were talking about smack and I was looking at Reddit. Oh, Tranquillo, he's in the jungle. Getting his farm on. He's trying to get something. At the moment, King Killer has pushed the lane though. Level 8, god damn. So he's with the understable current now, starting to get some points. It's going to be very, very hard for Tranquillo to be in this lane. But he does have his Tranquils, so the opportunity for him to, you know, hang around, be sustainable. Gats, he's just got his 2 supports camping behind him. Clearly, they feel like something's going to happen here. They're going to try and glimpse. No, they're not going to try and glimpse the people. I thought the way Rat Trap moved, you know, there's certain ways heroes move in the game of DOTA, and you know what's coming. That was a glimpse, and well, another hero that moves a certain way is Juggernaut. He gets the Omni Slash run on, and it's like, oh, I'm going to get Omni Slash. Get out, run away. And well, Tranquillo, he's having a rough time down here. Zan and Rat Trap both down here in the blink of an eye, and King Killer went towards Ring of Acula now. Wonder if he finished his drums, or if he's just changed what he's planning to go for. Oh, speaking of, without the Omni Slash, just a spin, and that's usually TFO dead again. Basically getting it work done here in the top lane. UGTFO, 4 deaths now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
BO3 looks like he's going to get a pretty good timing for his Battle Fury. He's only 1,200 gold away. Meanwhile, diving bottom. And it backfires. Tranquillo gets out, and the Zen Slaughter dies. Oh, here's the Omni Slash. UGTFO is getting dived as well. Lots of damage. BO3 gets the kill, and they get out of range of the tower. They might just turn around on the Slaughter. The glimpse is there. But, I reckon they're fine. They're way too tanky, and they don't have any damage whatsoever. So it's really starting to break loose now. Diogi getting shit done across the map. Really happy with that.
Are fortified.
And BO3 takes his top tower and immediately starts running at Zen, who gets his slither on and tries to run away. Oh, the kick is there. Very nice from Griffo. The sprint will expire in a little bit. He's very fast. Very, very fast. Oh, the doom! BO3 gets doomed, and he instantly tries to turn away and get out of there, but I reckon he's going to die here, and that's going to be a very nice kill for UGTFO. Yep, killing spree, 422 gold. Very happy with that. And the glimpse onto Griffo, who's now in a world of hurt. He could, well, his spinner's on cooldown. Rat Trap gets himself a kill, and he's level 6. Prolific, I think you're in the wrong neighborhood, son. Yats, use the Viper Strike. Use the Viper Strike. Attaboy. It slows by about 1 million. Zen's there. They're going to break up the Jakiro. Get that extra damage in. Tranquillo with the rotation will get the pop onto Slaughter. But Gats gets on the scoreboard.
Missing top.
He's they're working towards a hood as well. So you're going to have 2 hoods, 1 on each core. BO3, meanwhile, only 500 gold away from his item. Battle Fury. He's looking pretty good right now. Second on the net worth. King Killer is up there. But BO3 does have more kills. More deaths as well at the moment, but you can't have everything, can you? And well, BO3, it looks like he's just keen to push. He's got max healing ward as well, one of the best pushing abilities in the game. And well, they're going to make a move. There's the glimpse. He'll spin it off. His TP is on cooldown though. He does have Omni Slash. So there's the opportunity for him to outplay them right now. There are 3. They're hunting for him. They're going to get to stun on him, but he is a very, very dangerous hero at the moment. Griffo misses the initial target. Ends up on Zen, the Slaughter, who's nearly got his 6. Rat Trap. The Disruptor ult is on cooldown for the moment. But it's a relatively short cooldown, so it'll be back up very shortly. Tranquillo running a bit low. UGTFO's not going to get him. And there is the Battle Fury for BO3. That's a 13-minute Battle Fury. That's pretty good. Stun. Griffo steals the Images rune. And here comes the assist from the Tinker. Well, BO3 though. He's going to make sure of that one. Gets himself another kill. That's 5-2 and 1 for the Juggernaut. And even the Tinker starting to get involved. He's got his bots. God damn. Well, that's game over. Unfortunately, they've missed their opportunity to really put the Tinker in the hole. If they'd given, they put more pressure on him. They could have, really slowed down the Tinker's farm. Gas is just really tanking. Oh, King Killer gets the Juggernaut. That's a huge kill. He's looking for the healing wand. He wants that gold. You greedy son of a bitch. Well, that's a good sign. And BO3, he really didn't want to die there. He's just got his Battle Fury. He really wanted to perhaps start to get that farm on and get a bit of net worth. They know that Rat Trap and Zen are in the trees. Griffo's going to walk into it and tank the gank. But this could turn around and be very, very good. Tranquillo's there. That's 1 down. Yats comes in to back up his little Disruptor man, and Disruptor is fine. Not going to come to anything. And while UGTFO, he's on the high ground, has Doom ready. He might just walk down and Doom someone. He might get glimpsed. Yeah, he's going to get doomed as well. He's going to try and walk it off. There's a stun onto the Doom. BO3, he is nowhere to be seen. He's in the top lane currently, and people getting glimpsed left, right, and centre. King Killer, he wants the booty, and he's going to get the Purge onto Prolific as well. And that's the drums. Well, this could be where SCG really, really are strong. Just 2 big brawling cores that have no quit. And you have to say, there's not really a big long cooldown for either of them. And those rockets do absolutely nothing. They're max rockets too. The hoods don't. They just stop so much. The extra 25% magic resist is huge because that kills BO3's damage by a quarter for these. And what's that? That's over 100 damage or under 100 damage. So Doom was used. It did not result in a kill. YTFB, he just walked it off. Which is kind of the advantage of Tinker. Sometimes, boots of travel, they do give you a lot of movement speed, and they can really help you out. Oh, and there's a glimpse onto the Tinker. He's in a world of hurt. They're going to drop everything on him. And that's a very, very nice move by SCG. The smoke and the Disruptor making things happen. At the moment, Rat Trap having a very, very good game. 5-1 and 5 on the hard sport Disruptor. Speaking of good games, UGTFO is not having one, but he's a Doom. He's got to Devour, and potentially with the Devour gold bonus, he'll find himself catching up. Looks like he might go in for drums. Should be interesting. Lots and lots of movement speed if that's the case. Lots of movement speed and lots of magic resistance. I wouldn't be surprised if the Doom also picks up a hood. He does go drums. And King Killer's already got a set of drums, so they'll have to organise between themselves who's popping drums when, because they do not stack, and you really don't want to waste those charges if you can avoid it. Not Prolific. He's maxed out his dual breath and has liquid fire. Oh, they've got the Thunder Strike on him. He's going to glimpse him back, and King Killer's in the area as well. This is a dead 2-headed dragon. Killer now 5-0 and has a Yules. He is going to be so speedy. Actually, Yules is super good this game with the Omni Slash. You can just Yules yourself out of Omni Slash. It's great. Then working towards his Blink Dagger is going to be, I think, 1200 gold off, 1100 gold off that. Speaking of Blink Daggers, Tranquillo has his. That's pretty good timing for a Sand King that had a really rough lane against the Razor. And yeah, that's a speedy Razor. Looks like King Killer's a long way up at the moment. He's going to head into the river. I'm not sure this is the move because there's lots of heroes around. They're going to drop everything they can on him. Oh, there's the Yules. It breaks up the roll from Griffo. But they have so much damage, but he's so tanky. Not that tanky. Pure damage from the Tinker Laser doing the remainder of the damage and getting it done. And YTFB, he has a Blink Dagger now. Yeah, he's relatively farmed as a Tinker. Let's switch over to net worth now that we're nearly at the 20-minute mark. So the laning stage is starting. Well, it's definitely broken down right now, but only one tower has died so far, and that's the Radiant Tier 1 in the top. BO3 was very quick on taking that one, and well, Prolific is just going to be a Jakiro. He's going to use his Macropire, keep the Liquid Fire on the tower. It's going to be very good and strong, this push. Prolific is going to get a lot of gold out of this, which is great for a two-headed dragon to have. He's got his full staff, wand, tranquil boots. It's very good at the moment. And while BO3, he's going to get doomed. He blinks out. That's not BO3, that's YTFB. Meanwhile, they do kill the Disruptor somewhere. They were in deep. Zen is being looked for. Tranquillo has the Invis rune. He's going to need some support though if he wants to get this kill. And there's BO3. He nearly has his Linkers here. He's not too far off. Oh, meanwhile, King Killer. He can do that pretty much solo with the Yules Scepter. He can just Yules them and get a full duration link off and yeah, really put the hurting on. Meanwhile, mid lane, Tranquillo is silenced and Viper struck. He could end up dying. Oh, the silence. And there's the Tinker from the back lines. Tranquillo in on the Doom. Rat Trap trying to do what he can. And there's the laser and the rockets. The Doom, they're going to drop it on the Juggernaut. And he might be okay here. He is amped up. UGTFO is playing around with him, but his Scorched Earth is about to go down, so he'll find himself not having quite so much health. And there comes YTFB with the finish. The Juggernaut's fine. He's going to walk it off. And, well, King Killer, he's still doing stuff down the bottom. He's going to get the tower by virtue of creeps. He had 280 damage. Damn. Prolific, he's trying to get stuff done down here in the bottom lane, but it's really not working out for him. Every time he comes down here, King Killer just murders him. Sad times. Well, speaking of getting murdered, Gantz he's got 2 deaths and he's not having the greatest of times. YTFB, on the other hand, he now has an Arcane Rune. Rat Trap is going to glimpse him. So this could be a lot of trouble. Yeah, YTFB, he's just straight up dead. Rat Trap, again, getting the kill. Be great if he could get some of these kills on his cores. And the Yules is there. Tranquillo, he goes into the Sandstorm. The Dast is there. They've got him. He might Burrow Strike away. Nope. The clap from the big UGTFO Doom puts paid to any ideas of him actually escaping there. And, well, here comes the push. Diogi are up, but at the moment, his Viper is very strong. He now has a completed pipe. So the entire team is going to be fairly resistant to magic damage. See, oh, and the glimpse! Juggernaut, good hero there. Built-in magic immunity when you need it. That's great stuff. And well, with the Tinker dead, they've not really got much they can defend this with. So you see the split bush coming. Prolific, he's in the bottom lane, and Griffo's in the top lane. They're trying to get a good trade, and Prolific does get the tower, so that's a ton of gold for him. That's awesome. And decent damage on the top tower as well. So relatively, well, it is a good trade really for Diogi, because the Tinker is now alive and able to defend these towers. My word, Griffo has a blink dagger. I don't know where he managed to find the gold for that, because he's also got an urn as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So, anyway, YTP is down here pushing, doing Tinker things. He's in the trees.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And this entire creep wave is going to die before really being able to de-push this. Prolific is going to TP, but the blink from Zen is going to stop that. And Prolific, every single time he shows his face in lane, King Killer's there to murder him. Well, it feels like he's there to murder him anyway. An S and Y next. I really do. Can this Razor get any faster? Well, yes, but he's not going to be. He's going to stick with the items. He could have went the movement speed, but he'll go the static link damage steal. Wow, what a deep ward. UGTFO is going to work on Shadowblade. Has the level 2 in Doom now. And BO3, he rat trap. Drops static storm. And the Juggernaut's like, that's fine, I'll walk that off. Here comes the Tinker. So he's going to try and stop the push here in the mid lane. Seems like Diogi are just doing a lot at the moment in terms of getting stuff done across the map. Oh, and the roll. This could be a +1. It's not going to be. UGTFO, he gets the Doom on the Tinker, who's way too far up. But the healing ward is down. Tinker will get glimpsed. He is in trouble. He's getting low. Here comes King Killer. He's going to focus the Tinker. The Tinker is very speedy, and they get the kill finally. But here's the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut's there. The Yules from King Killer is going to keep him out of this, but he puts himself into the ice path. King Killer, he is strong at the moment, and the pipe with everything else, he's going to be fine. Gats has showed up to the fight as well. Prolific is going to die, and that's a 3-for-1. SCG take the fight. And the Cellar Dwellers are giving one of the top teams in the division all they can handle right now. Diogi are just... they're not looking that good at the moment. Guess they're up in net worth, but... damn! They're not getting really everything that they want. At the moment they're struggling to find the fights. BO3 did get out, and he's nearly got a Manta Style, so he's just becoming gradually massive. But King Killer on the Razor is equally as massive. Has an S and Y finished and is going for an AC. He is so huge. It's strange. We see these Razors that get so incredibly massive, and you wonder why, because they can't farm. They have no farming ability. There's none of their abilities apart from Plasma Field makes them good at farming. Even their last hitting is a bag of arse. You look at like a Juggernaut though, good base attack time, good animation, you know, relatively good agi gain. You buy a Battle Fury and off you go. It's understandable. You get huge on that hero, whereas the Razor. Anyway, moving right along, they might they're looking to maybe take this top tier 1. Diogi, on the other hand, are already down here in the bottom lane, and they're going to start the push on this tier 2. They're definitely going to take this very, very fast. They're looking to defend this. UGTFO, he has no Doom currently. They're getting out. Prolific is going to hang around. Well, the trade is not there. Both teams hang on to their tower. But it was a tier 2 for SCG, so probably better for Diogi to... be able to defend their tier 1 there. That tier 1 still gives them a bit of access to this top jungle. I don't think there's a stage in the game though now where you can actually TP to that tower. However, the threat is there. Poor Gats, he's having a rough game on the Viper. He's a long way down the network chart. He's even been overtaken by the Doom, who did go to devour bonus gold as I thought he might. That's going to be very, very good for the Doomerino. Just able to continue elevating his net worth. Yes, he's died, but he's really there to doom the Tinker. If he dooms the Tinker every fight, then, well, SCG are in the box seat to win it. The fight, that is, if not the game. You know, you doom the Tinker a couple of times and, hell, you might even win the game. 30% XP gain for Prolific. UGTFO, he's in the... Oh, he gets hit with the dust. Game sense by Griffo. Here comes the Tinker. With the rockets. They're backing up. There's the catch. It is onto UGTFO, who is in a world of hurt. He gets glimmered, so it bounces onto Rat Trap, and poor Rat Trap dies. I mean, this is not the fight. There's already 2 dead. And the Tinker is dealing the deeps from a trillion yards away. Tranquillo with the epicenter. UGTFO will doom the Tinker, which is his job, but the healing ward is out. And he's fine. Like, he's out healing the Doom DPS. That's crazy. So, Diogi, turn it around. And they take a good fight. SCG really making a huge mistake there. They shouldn't have taken that. As soon as one of them dies, they really need to back up. But they weren't able to disengage. Well, this is a tier 2 down, and they may even look to push high ground. No, Juggernaut's going to TP out. This could be a potentially a Roshan play. Tranquillo working towards an Ag Scepter. That'll be pretty good. He's got that epicenter attack slow. It's kind of cool. Well, the Juggernaut has an Eagle Song. Goddamn. This game is becoming hard for Kinkiller. He's done a great job thus far. He's really carried his team. He's already got his MKB finished, so maybe suspecting what BO3 was going to build, because there's no way he saw that. Roshan does fall, and poor Rat Trap's going to take the gank here. Tranquillo finding the pick. Blink Dagger Sand King. Nearly unparalleled in the amount of catch that hero has. The only hero with better catch is probably Earth Spirit, which, well, Griffo, he's been having a good time as well. He's got a Blink Dagger, as I mentioned, and a Yule Scepter as well. Pretty rich. So he's going to get amped. And they're going to drop a few spells on him. And there's Griffo. He jumps in, and the epicenter from Tranquillo dealing the damage. Kinkiller's in very, very deep. He's in trouble. He could just die. He's gonna tick. He's ticking. He's ticking. Boom. He explodes. He's dead. And no buyback. Griffo, he's running low. He's gonna die. Someone's gonna get glimpsed here. Rat Trap. Prolific. He's gonna 4-staff himself. The glimpse is there. They bring back the Jakiro. 2-headed dragon will die. But that's 2 buybacks. And Kinkiller dies. The tower stands though, so it's worth. And in this meta, guys, it's all about those towers. So long as you hold the integrity of the high ground, you're fine. You expend everything you have to expend, but you hold the high ground. Which SCG do. Unfortunately, however, they're now down 15k gold. The Juggernaut pretty much has his butterfly. And he's just going to be an incredible menace. Didn't lose the Aegis, so I dare say they wait for Prolific and Griffo to respawn, and they just push down mid again. We haven't checked in with the Tinker for a while. He's got Ags and an Aether Lens. Looks like he's going to work towards a Hex, have Perma Hex. Ags is a great deal weaker than it used to be. The Scepter Bounce is nowhere near as good as it used to be. But maybe... maybe it's just for the rockets. Because you get 4 rockets. Really though, Kinkiller's been an absolute beast on the Razor. Still second in the net worth.
Dire's top
Gonna work
tower
towards a
is under
BKB. Probably needed this a lot
Dire's
earlier.
structures
The
are
the
fortified.
pipe was never going to do it as much as he needed it to in terms of stopping magic damage and stuns and controls. Griffo goes in with the blink, and they're onto the Razor. And with all the damage, he's slow to use himself. He takes way too much damage. A 3-man static storm by Rat Trap is going to do a lot. And the healing ward will actually keep the Sand King alive. The stun is there. That's 4 dead. The only man who lives is Rat Trap. And Rat Trap, you want to run, bruh. Glimpse the tanker. 18-second cooldown, why not? It's alright. It's a real shame for SCG. They've played well, but I think this is the beginning of the end. BO3 is just huge. Absolutely huge, Gimme. Huge. They go in, and this is Rat Trap dead. Yeah, too much control. BO3 gets another kill. He's now 11-3 and 9. 372 last hits. 23,500 net worth at 34 minutes. And he's been going at better than 10 CS a minute, which is very, very good. Really, that what you aim for when you're playing a carry, you always want to be over that 10 CS a minute mark. It's how you know you're really farming at a good speed. This is 2 lanes of racks at least. And I think that may even turn into a third. There's no real reason to stop. They've got a Tinker that can TP in and add a lot of support to the push. A lot of extra power. And here they come. They're going to make a move. King Killer's out in front, and he gets Yules into the ice path. Great control. Prolific doing a lot from the flying position. They've found UGTFO. He's looking for a good target to doom. He's not going to find anything. He's going to doom the Aegis Juggernaut. That's not the hero, mate. He couldn't find YTFV, though, and that's going to be a lost fight. The Gats, he's trying to do what he can. He's still fairly healthy, but there's Tranquillo in with another stun. The Juggernaut is dead. He's going to res. And there he goes with the Omni Slash. It's on to 3. He gets 2. And there's the third maybe. And he's a godlike now with a triple kill by Osu. The Juggernaut. He's impossible to stop. Kin Killer though. He's forward. He's in. He wants the booty. But he's not going to get it. Biosu is in the area. The stun is there as well. They get the amp. No. Biosu gets an ultra. And they're looking now. They might give him the rampage. YTFB, he might just laser him though, and yeah, they give him the rampage. King Killer calls GG. That's game 1. Diogi take this one. Under a bit of a rough patch in the middle there. Where SCG looked very, very good. One bad fight in the Radiant jungle, and it's all Bayosu. Diogi taking this one, and as I said in the draft, the Juggernaut, he did take over this game. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back very shortly for game 2, and maybe the conclusion of today's series. We'll see what happens. Hope you're enjoying the cast thus far, and we'll see you again very shortly.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Seconds remaining.
Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and gals, and anybody who conforms to a different gender. We have Game 2 in this Best of 3 series, AEF Season 4. This is Div 2, Seriously Casual Gamers, going down in Game 1 against Diogi. It was a very, very interesting Game 1.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Okie dokie. Sorry about that. The wife got home and the dog lost his shit. So, the draft. There's two exact same bands to begin with. Pudge again isn't going to make it through, so Griffo's going to have to play something else. Looks like he's going to be on a Rubik this time. Interesting. Shakiro picked up again for Prolific, I would say. He played pretty well on that hero. And let me go to the DOTA buff. I closed the DOTA buff, and I don't know why.
Radiant team back. Dire team back.
I'd like to give a shout out to Stooge McDuck, my #1 fan. Keep doing what you're doing, Stooge. You're a legend. Here we go. Picks and bans. Ronnie-o, picks and bans. Rubik really hasn't been favoured that much in the Aussie
5 seconds remaining.
meta recently. I can't even see him. Where is he? Surely he's been picked. No, he hasn't been. Alright, so 35 times has he been contested. 25 times picked, 10 times banned. That's relatively low. Rubik's always been strong. And, well, with the Sand King, though. Sand King's a great hero to play Rubik against. You just flog Burrow Strike and, well, you've got a stun and initiation and escape all in one. It's the dream. But the Lifestealer pick, that's a very interesting pick by Seriously Casual Gamers. I have to wonder if Diogi, you may be going to go towards a Razor or something now. Terrorblade gets banned again, as well as the OD. Diogi take away the Slardar, not wanting Seriously Casual Gamers to have that combination of the Slardar Lifestealer, that traditional combo between the two. Great delivery vehicle for the Lifestealer. And obviously the Corrosive Haze. Well, Diogi say, yeah, sure, if you're going to pick a Lifestealer, we're going to pick something that Lifestealer just doesn't deal with. And that's going to be a cancel answer. So, are we going to see a Battle Fury Lifestealer?
Remaining.
Probably not. We'll probably see something like a Maelstrom.
5
Molyneux
seconds remaining.
Lifestealer. But that's a problem because, you know, he really doesn't want to pick up that Maelstrom until kind of, you know, the third or the fourth item even. You know, he wants face boots, he wants his armlet, probably wants Desolator as well. But do you pick up your Maelstrom before your Desolator? It means you're going to have no damage through the mid game. You might just lose before you can get the Desolator online. By the time you get the Deso, maybe it's too late. You know, Deso is very much an early game item that amps your damage in kind of that mid game when heroes really don't have the tankiness that they need to survive through that minus armor. You know, by the time the Phantom Lancer hits, you know, level 20, 22, has a heart, and, you know, 18, 20 armor, he's not really going to care about a Desolator Lifestealer. It's not going to be an issue. So a bit of a conundrum it's going to be for Finkin Killer. He's doing the drafting for Sincerely Casual Gamers. Gats. Really like to see Gats on a stronger hero. He really struggled on the Viper in the last game, and that's really Viper in a nutshell for you. It's not really anything against Gats as a player. He was just on a hero that really doesn't do much. Wow, okay, it's going to be a Lion pick. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Lion, again, another off-meta pick by Seriously Casual Gamers. The Lion has not been picked much, if at all. He's had 5 picks. 80% win rate, though, on the Lion. Only 2 heroes have been ignored, and they are Pangolier and Techies. Obviously, Techies not being in Captain's mode, so we're not going to see him.
10 seconds.
Enigma, picked by Diogi. Very strong team fight.
5
Plus the
seconds
Jakiro
remaining.
as well, wow. That's going to hurt. I think that Tranquillo's going to have a pretty good time in lane this game. He really struggled in the last game on the Sand King against the King Killer Razor. But this time around, I think that with the Enigma, you're able to deny that range creep, and that pretty much guarantees that the creep wave will always push into your own tower, which is very, very nice. So Seriously Casual Gamers, it's their pick now. They've got their hard support. You'd imagine that the Lion will be the 5 position. You imagine that the Lifestealer is going to take the hard carry. Sand King could be either the roaming hero or the 4. Okay, it's going to be a mid-gyro. Interesting. I'm going to go VP style. Surely it's mid-gyro. You could go mid-Lifestealer, but it just seems a bit odd, and I think he
5 seconds
has
remaining.
potential to lose really, really hard. So what's missing for Seriously Casual Gamers? You'd have to say it's either their offlaner or their 4 position, depending on what they're going to do with this Sand King pick of theirs. They take out Side Hunter. Do Diogi. This is the final ban in the second game. The Omni Knight's gone. The Razor is still available, but there's not really any space
10 seconds remaining.
in the SCG draft to fit that hero in.
5 seconds remaining.
Might be a bounty. Bounty's been banned a lot this tournament. 70 times he's been banned to only 18 picks. SCG are going to take away the Tinker this time round. They don't want YTFB on that hero, which makes sense. But to be fair, SCG really didn't have any answers at all to the Tinker. The best answer that they had was the Disruptor, and Rat Trap did play very, very well. At the end of the day, Diogi just kind of ran over the top of him. Because SCG didn't have the cores to withstand the pressure. It's going to be a puck. It's actually a good pick here. Obviously looking for the cancel against Enigma. Ability to buy an Ag Scepter and then drop the coil. This is going to be an odd old draft by SCG. They run the puck mid. Where's the gyro go? I don't know what this draft is by SCG. It's going to be UGTFO on the puck. Okay. I was going to say, that's really the only option that they've got. Gats is going to take the Gyro mid against the Shadow Fiend. That's going to be an ugly matchup for him. Once Shadow Fiend hits about level 5, I don't think Gats is going to get a single last hit, as the Shadow Fiend will probably be denying everything. Oh boy. It's going to be Tranquillo on the Shadow Fiend? YTFB? No, okay. Okay. I was going to say, what? YTFB? What are you doing, bruh? Are they sticking like this? They are. They're going to let it lock. Very interesting. It's going to be a Tranquillo Shadow Fiend. YTFB is going to take the Enigma. And I dare say go to the offlane against King Killer. This is a hard lifesteal game.
Prepare
Wait,
for battle.
what? Is Tranquilla going mid? No? Okay. Rat Trap on the line. As I said, he had a great game last game on the Disruptor. He did a lot of heavy lifting, and you'd have to say that if Rat Trap had some better cores, not like better core players, but better core heroes. You know, if Gats was on a stronger hero, you'd have to think that SCG were in a very, very good spot to win that game. They almost won it as it was, carrying the dead weight of the Viper. Looks like it's going to be an aggressive tri-lane. King Killer. It's going to run straight in the teeth with Rat Trap backing him up. BO3 and Griffo going to have to deal with a bit of offlane pressure. Zen's up here as well. That's 4 heroes. And they are very strong right now. Lion stun, Zen stun, Rocket Barrage. Actually, a good call by Stooge. Oh, they find Griffo, who's going to die. Whoops. Mistakes were made. Decisions were regretted. And Lion may buy an Axe to solve the illusion problem.
The battle begins.
I mean, that's yeah, 20-second cooldown's good, but I don't see Rat Trap getting that kind of farm to actually make that happen. So SCG, they claimed 3 runes, they won. We'll go to last hits and denies. So you see Tranquillo instantly denying that creep. Clarity's up, he's got 6 clarities. I mean, you see what he plans to do. He's just going to deny creeps for days, and you can do it with each and every creep wave, which is very, very nice. You know, you play something like Lich, you got to level it to at least level 4 before you start really seeing the effect.
This ain't yours.
Whoop, YTFB, CS low. And so far it's 1 for 1, but this gyro basic damage is so freaking bad. And, well, Shadow Fiend, he has the souls, so will be getting the souls, and once he gets the souls, it's just going to become gradually harder for the gyro really to do anything. It's a nice pseudo deny, nice last hit. Well, you see the damage starting to fall in the Shadow Fiend's advantage, already up over 60 damage, whereas gyro 51. This problem's only going to get worse as the levels increase and the Shadow Fiend gets a higher and higher level. Oh wow, actually a few denies now for Gats. It's 3 and 2. YTFB 6 and 3. This mid lane is really where a lot's going to be decided, I think. If YTFB is able to get a good start here, what do they do against the Shadow Fiend? He's just going to rip them apart. And wow, UGTFO gets a kill at level 2. That is phenomenal on Tranquillo. He dies. Which they'll miss it. BO3, he's in the creep wave. He gets 2 raises. He gets a 3rd. He gets a solo. What a play. So I was saying, what does Gads do? And that's a haste rune. He's going to haste himself back to the mid lane. He's already, what's that? 90 odd damage, and max homing missile. Harass for days. Well, 14 souls as well. You can get up to 20 at level 2. And Prolific getting a kill top. They're looking for Baosu, who might die. No, he's fine. Dual breath onto 2. Kinkiller does have rage if he needs it. I'm just very, very interested in this mid lane matchup because I feel like it's predictable the way it's going to go, and there's just so much opportunity for YTFB to really crack the game open based upon how he plays this lane. We nearly got the last hit on that. But 19 and 6 to the Gyro, 6 and 3. This lane is very much going to the Shadow Fiend at the moment. And the brawl continues top. Baosu's in a world of hurt. He's getting hit with everything. He wands up. Wand, best item in the game when you're playing in a tri-lane. All you young players out there, remember that and know that. Buy Wand. Saves lives. Well, actually gets you kills. If truth be told, because you can bait people in so hard. They'll be like, yeah, we nearly got him, go. And then you wand up and it's like, oh, you're full HP, okay. Well, that was bad. Meanwhile, Tranquillo's just fighting bottom against UGTFO, who's having a whale of a time. He's doing pretty well. He's a level in front, or a little bit in front in terms of levels of Tranquillo. Tranquillo does have the no eyes though, which is the bad thing for UGTFO. It just looks like he's last hitting the Eidolons and forcing Tranquillo to deny them. I suppose if you can't get XP from the creeps, wow, okay. The rotation does not work out. Sadly, oh, they get the kill. Griffo from downtown gets the last hit on the Gyro. And this mid lane is becoming a disaster. YTFB, he is looking very, very good right now. 29 and 9, top of the last hits chart. Looks like Ken Killer has been left to his own devices top. This is great for Baosu, who with the Phantom Rush is going to have a lot of mobility and is going to be able to kite the Lifestealer pretty well, I would say. Meanwhile, YTFB is just going to push in that mid lane and go jungle by the looks of it. YTFB, UGTFO, he's going to man up. He has a wand, he's going to need more than that. Tranquillo's chasing him down. The disjoint is there, but Rat Trap rocks up and the stun lock by Zen. They get the kill. UGTFO, Zeus ult now. He had 30 HP. Gets the play done though. I wonder about this decision by YTFB to start rinsing jungle. He's winning this lane so hard. I have to wonder if maybe it's not a better idea for him just to stay mid and deny the shit out of his Gyro. Just really take away the mid lane and not let him be here. Well, that's going to be a rocket. They're going to make the go. They're going to get the lift. Oh, YTFB mistimes the first raise, but gets the second. And well, Rat Trap comes from behind with the Ravage. And then Zen follows up with a Ravage of his own. And YTFB, he's going to TP. He gets out. He's fine. Prolific's here. Rat Trap pops the Fairy Fire. Nothing's going to happen. And Zen having a great time early. Prolific just going to drop some spells in the wave. Rat Trap can't quite get him with the stun. You'd have to say that Lion is definitely a grower, not a shower, when it comes to the Earth Spike. Has about double the range that it says it does. And UGTFO is now top against the Phantom Lancer. He's level 6 against Baosu's level 4. You see the effect of the tri-lane. Tranquillo, same deal. He's just going to black hole the Lifestealer, who's taking a lot of damage. Zen is in the area though. Kinkiller, he's going to try and Lifesteal through it. He can't get it done. Tranquillo gets a solo and walks away from the Sand King, who's sandstorming it up. That was the rude sandstorm, just in case you're wondering.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
YTFB, he's just rinsing this middle lane. I wonder if this is the play though, because right now you're giving Gats a lot of experience and the opportunity to last hit under the tower. Yeah, sure, that's hard work, but well, you know, you can get it done. You can get a bit of farm. Whereas, you know, if the Shadow Fiend just sits here, not really much the Gyro can do. Speaking of, wow, not much he can do. UGTFO against 3, can't get it done. Tranquillo is gigantic. Let's go to net worth. Seems that the laning stage is actually starting to break down very early this game. 8 minutes, heroes starting to move around on the map. They are looking for BO3 again, who's rotated onto, well, the stun lock is not there. He'll doppelganger and walk away. The rotation from Prolific. You get the hit. Rat Trap still has the Earth Spike. Should he need it? BO3 hanging around. So they're maybe thinking about going again on the Gyro. They're not going to though. Well, Tranquillo, he's nearly got his Midas, and that's going to be a very, very quick Midas. Oop, the coil is there. UGTFO coming in with the lift. Griffo with the backup. He's going to lift the Puckarino away. I'm not sure that was the play. He gets the zap. And that is a dead Puck. And Diogi looking very, very good early. Tranquillo is... he's having a great time. Well, speaking of having a great time, YTFB far and away highest on the net worth. And I did question his decision to rinse jungle, but as you can see, it's paying off. He is so farmed. 66 last hits at 9 minutes. He is gigantic. Can kill him, maybe baiting a little bit. He does have range. Oh, and the 3-man. Oh, the 3-man Ice Path. It's Ravage. And well, King Killer is going to get the range and lifesteal off the open wounds. YTFB though, he rocks up to the party. He's going to use and blow up Zen on the Sand King. It is. Oh, it's just all one-way traffic at the moment. They can't get anything done. Can SCG. YTFB, he just waltzes past the tower and swaggers off out the other side. That's another 5 last hits for him and 74 in total at 10 minutes. That's a hell of a laning stage for a Shadow Fiend. The Gyro matchup really not getting it done. You see Gats, by comparison, 26 last hits. 3 times fewer. Well, BO3 actually dies, who immediately regrets his decision. What is... it's going to be a Blink Dagger for YTFB. It's interesting, he hasn't gone for Shreds. Looks like he's queued up the Boots of Travel, clearly planning for that 40% reduction. Homing missiles still stolen by Griffo. Meanwhile, Tranquillo just getting nuked top. His Midas really got slowed down there. He probably would have wanted it by now, but 5 gold, he's going to have it. Griffo and Rat Trap find each other. Rat Trap, he's going to have to make something happen here. He gets hit with the rocket. And they're actually going to give it to YTFB. He uses him. And then gets him with the race. Wow. Just playing around with him there. Griffo, level 7. He has a lot of XP. It's abnormal to see a 4 position with so much XP. He's now level 8. You look at Zen, level 5. And they actually get the kill top. Yes, that was Black Hole committed. And Tranquillo, that's finally his Midas. Midas is definitely the build on Enigma. You go 15% cooldown reduction at level 15. And you don't go the gold. See too many 2K players go on the gold. It's not the build. Well, this Shadow Fiend as well. Once he's gotten the spell amp, once he gets the movement speed at level 15, he's going to be very, very speedy, especially if he goes BOTs. Well, they're looking for a Rat Trap BO3 with the Phantom Rush, max level Phantom Rush as well, gives him a punching. Now, King Killer is going to work towards a that item, Armlet of Mordiggian. Well, King Killer's just going to straight up die because Lifestealer as a hero cannot deal with Phenomancer. Ring of Aquila finished for YTFB, and this is just going to be the mid tower going. They're going to fort it and hold it. Ice Path is not there. Rat Trap looking. They get the last hit. Prolific does. Easy CS. Oh, UGTFO still battling against Tranquillo, who wants the booty but is not going to find the booty. The Pharaoh Dragon makes it to the tree safely and is fine. That's a Blink Dagger for Zen. 13-minute Blink Dagger. That's actually not too bad. See that Griffo's still a long way from his Blink. Looking like he wants to go Spirit Vessel first. YTFB, he's just going to raise it down. Griffo takes the kill. The aggressive null field. Meanwhile, that's a kill top. King Killer is in up behind the tower. He doesn't have a TP for the moment. The Orb will scout them and give them vision. He's cutting his way through the trees with the Quelling Blade. And he's fine. He's home free. Oh, Bayosu's going to blow up Rat Trap. He Yules Requiem of Soul combo, and he doesn't even lose his clarity. The dream. Well, lots of heroes that are low. UGTFO. Griffo stoles Rage, and with the Shadow Fiend now in the area, they're going to get the slow on King Killer. Zen is there. He does have his blink. It gets cancelled by something. They're looking. Baosu, he's manning up. He's very low. And the last right click by YTFB. Blink downwards by Zen. He could be out free, but he's walking towards them. I think that Griffo may have seen him. He's fine. YTFB, he's having a game right now. 7 kills thus far. He could be godlike before 20 minutes. Wouldn't that be emblematic of the game thus far?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, Rat Trap, he wants him. The blink out by YTFB that's there though. And whoop. Bayosu does get hit with the well, he gets hit with everything and he dies like a scrub. Tranquillo though, he's pushing the bottom lane. Looks like he's going to go towards Guardian Greaves. Interesting decision not to pick up a Blink Dagger before going in for something like that. But whatever. YTFB is up here and there are 5 heroes from the Radiant here as well. He's strong, but I don't think he's that strong. They might just make the well, nothing's going right for SCG. The blink away by YTFB. They find the Life Stealer. Griffo steals Rage and rages away. Blink and stun is there. They're going to stun lock the Shadow Fiend, who's going to die at the middle of the finger of death. That's a huge amount of gold. 700 gold going to Rat Trap, who's continued his good performance onto the Lion. Probably not as strong as the last game, but well, Baosu with the maxed out Phantom Rush. No detection. Invisibility equals invulnerability. Can't hit him if you can't see him. Meanwhile, bottom, Prolific and Tranquillo getting work done. Taking the bottom tier 2. The top tier 1 for the Dire is still there, so good trade overall, even though you maybe... Well, maybe it's not a good trade because you lose your Shadow Fiend, who was carrying 700 gold in bounty, so not the best. You see, look at the 4 cores. It's 4 and then 3. So Prolific is poorest on the Dire, but he's really not that far behind Gats, who is having a shit of a game. And like again, they gave Gats a really shitty matchup in the mid lane. Like he had Viper in the last game, which really doesn't do much as a hero, and now you're like, here, play Gyro against a Shadow Fiend and get farm. Best of luck. It was never going to happen. It was never going to work out well. So they're pushing this tower. Oh, and there's the black hole. He did go blink in the end, did Tranquillo. They're going to take Gats. It's almost a support kill. Well, it is a support kill because you could kill Zen or UGTFO and get more gold. Meanwhile, Baosu does pick off Rat Trap top. The poor little Lion getting too close to the Phantom Lancer, and he pays with his life. Oh. UGTFO is going to make the play against Prolific, who's going to TP out. He's fine. No stuns anywhere. Going to look for Griffo. steals Burrow Strike. This is go time for him. He wants it. YTFB comes in with the Requiem, but it gets interrupted. Nice play. UGTFO does play with his life as a result, though. The stun, the lift, and BO3 is on a killing spree. It's 25-9, 14k net worth at only 17 minutes. I feel like they go high ground here, and there's not really anything they can do to stop him. Rat Trap, he does get the Hex off. Here's the call down, but YTFB, he does get the kill. The buyback's rain. He drops the Requiem of Souls, and the Gyro is dead. Griffo tries to TP. That's not going to work. YTFB, he does get to the high ground. He's fine. He's out of there. And wow, that's 2 buybacks. BO3 dies again. He's fed a little bit this game. He's 3 deaths, 5 kills. Tranquillo going to look for an early BKB. And poor Rat Trap, he's getting run out a little bit. And this was the problem with the Lion. He's just too underleveled to really do much. He doesn't deal very well with the Cancel Lance either. Looks like they're going to try and make a play on Prolific. No, he's away. UGTFO does have the Blink Dagger, does have the Dream Coil, but it's just not enough, you would say. Tranquillo in a world of hurt right now. He's going to get in the trees. He has a Blink Dagger. He doesn't blink far enough. Just plays it. Zen's going to catch him. And with Kinkillo there, they're going to give it to Kinkillo. That's a very nice play by Zen. Give it to the carry. Let him get a little bit of net worth. I mean, he has an armlet at 19 minutes. He really should have most of his next item at this stage. You see BO3, he has most of his next item. He nearly has a Yasha finish.
That should help.
YTFB taking a little bit of time to jungle it up. He's going to have a BKB next. He's got the movement speed, so that's a speedy Shadow Fiend. 5'11 movement speed base at level 16. That's only going to get faster as he gets a little bit more edgy and builds a couple more items. He's probably going to end up at max movement speed by the end of this. Griffo playing around with both Zen and King Killer. They can't get the catch. The rotation comes though. They're a long way up, and this could be a problem. The Rage TP is there. They can maybe interrupt it. And the Rage is there. He's not going to TP. He's going to commit onto Prolific. This could be a mistake. And the Rage will wear out. The TP comes. YTFB, nice 3-man silence and Dream Call by UGTFO. Zen interrupts the TP by YTFB. He's going to try the Requiem, but Zen ends up claiming the kill. It works out very nicely for SCG. And while mistakes were made by Diogi, they've had a big lead up to this point, and now they're feeding it away. What a pack of chumps. Someone needs to have a word with these boys and say, hey, look, focus in. You know, they won that big fight here, and it looked like they were about to go high ground, but all of a sudden, SCG may be back in this game. Speaking of back in this game, UGTFO making plays across the map, 5-5-5 for the Puckerino. And almost has a Yules. Goes the damage and the int. I love the 50 damage, it just helps you farm that a little bit more. If there's one thing that Puck really is a little bit lacking, it's right click. That 50 damage really just rounds you out nicely as a hero, I think. What you bring to the game is obviously a lot of team fight, a lot of ability to break things up and start things off as well. Oh, there's TFO going back in, and there's heroes everywhere. This could be back-to-back deaths by YTFB, and Kin Killer instantly runs at the Enigma to get the cancel onto the Blink Dagger. He could be looking to get a black hole here, and they're all there. Tranquillo blinks behind them, does get the black hole. Interrupt is there by Zen, but King Killer dies, and so does Rat Trap. Zen goes invis for a little bit. The dust is there. It does not connect on him though. He's got his blink. He won't get away. The Phantom Rush. Zen gets to the low ground, and the Doppelganger down follows him. Well, it's 3 for none, and maybe now they go high ground. It's only King Killer with a buyback. The net worth situation is dire. Pun intended. UGTFO does clear the creep wave. Gats with the cooldown, the zoning cooldown, does get a missile onto YTFB, who takes the stun, and well, they're posturing outside the base at the moment. Prolific is down here in the bottom lane. UGTFO does get the blink, and Orb's in the wrong direction. He can't jaunt to that Orb. He's going to get interrupted. He uses himself. YTFB with the Requiem blows up the Fairy Dragon. And Radtrap's in a world of hurt. BO3 is just running at heroes. Gats has no mana. Tranquillo following it up. And there's the Doppelganger as well, trying to get as much as they can. He's pretty tanky, actually. The Gyro King Killer dies as well. Zen commits the epicenter to try and get something done. Doesn't kill anybody. The blowback from King Killer. He's going to try and kill Tranquillo. And that's not going to happen. So 35 kills, 18,000 net worth. In the lead are Diogi, and you hear the support from the next room for Diogi by my Diogi, and I think this game's over. The Gyro is 1-8-5 with 80 last hits. It's terrible. He can't get in the fight. Radtrap, nice hex, but I don't think they kill him. The finger is there as well. The Doppelganger though, he Doppelgangers out and he's fine. They have no follow-up. Well, UGTFO misses his ability. There's a rocket flying for someone. They do find Griffo. Griffo's going to get stunned by Radtrap. The silence is there as well. He's pretty tanky. He does have the Spirit Vessel, the Ravage. The Earthspike Ravage King Killer rages it off and he's fine. Gets the kill. I mean, it's a clown fiesta at this stage. You would think the Diogi would just back up cleanly there, but they get caught on the out and SCG make them pay. So I think they're just going to commit for this mid lane push. Prolific just says, well, best of luck with that. Mac replies and takes out most of the creep wave. They commit, no backdoor protection on tier 1s. And they do get a tower. They get their second tower. BO3, however, is in the area. He does have a Manta. He's going to Phantom Rush to the creep wave. The stun's there. This is a dead little lion. Prolific claims the kill. Gats is doing Ring a Rosie. Doesn't have a TP. He's going to try and hide in the trees. He's going to get away. What? World's best? World's best Duke? Hello? King Killer rages. He's trying to walk this off. The interrupt by UGTFO. He's been hitting 3-man coils all night. And there's the follow-up from Zen. They're going to pop the Shadow Fiend. UGTFO gets the kill on Prolific as well. Actually, it was Gats. Out of nothing, they get an even trade. Whoop, I don't think you want to be there. Gats dies. Feeds like a fool. BO3 and UGTFO playing around. Malefice, good ability. Interrupts the poor little Puckerino. And they're all dead again. Apart from Radtrap, that is. And looks like they're going to go high ground for the next lane of racks. Oh, they're going to black hole the... they're going to black hole the lion. Oh shit. he's fucking, he hates him. He's like, come here, you little shit. It's hilarious, you know. He's black holding him. He's going to kill him. I was going to say he's not even going to kill him. Zen comes in with the backup and is going to claim Tranquillo. There's the grab, and poor Zen will pay. BO3 ends up being godlike. And while the Phantom Lancer is going to go to work to these buildings. Good work. 100%. Lion and Puck both by back. UGTFO, he's looking for the Rubik if he can find him. He's not going to go to the 3 levels and 1,000 gold. Where was it? Zen. It wasn't 1,000 gold. Nice luck. Oh boy, what a game. Plus 25 gun. Looks like they're going to back off, actually. They're not going to go through this, but I don't think that's the wisest idea. This Gyro, despite a god-awful start, has found his way back to the top of the net worth, at least for the Radiant. I mean, he's got a long way to go to catch YTFB, but Stranger things have happened. BO3 now working towards a heart. He's most of the way there. Only 600 odd gold until he's got that. Maybe a little bit more than 600 gold, but you get what I mean. YTFB, he's got his Shadow Rays damage. Top lane. See the 15% cooldown reduction. Takes the Midas to 85 seconds, which is all 136. By the time you get Octarine, you can have a black hole every fight. Gas working towards his top lane. They've found the Enigma. They really don't have much damage. UTTFO is here as well. No black hole in the Enigma. Rat Trap getting focused at the moment. The cooldown comes. Prolific's going to die. Prolific does get Rat Trap as a response. And, well, that's a 2 for nothing. Whoops. So he's dropped his Reaver on the high ground. He can doppelganger up and find it. Oh, he can't! He's trying to doppelganger and get it, and he can't get there. He's oh, this is a disaster. It's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. YTFB, help. Yeah, he'll be fine. Zen has found Griffo. King Killer's going to come in and finish up the kill. YTFB with the Requiem of Souls. And the BKB. Yats trying to do the ringer. He's the best juker in Australia. Holy fuck. That's the second time he's pulled off some bullshit juke. Die. I don't think that YTFB meant that one. He is running a little bit low. They get the kill onto the Shadow Fiends. Diogi are going to find the Phantom Lancer. That's a godlike spree. It's a clan fiesta. They're going to find Prolific as well. Tranquillo comes in and says, that's enough of that. Black hole. It's an absolute clown fiesta at the moment. I don't think either side is playing terribly seriously. He's got the 400 health. Pretty cool. With the Ags, with the Octarine, and the +8 demonic times. Good times. Zen has the life stealer.
Radiant's middle barracks.
To make it go, he does, he commits. And the range is not there. They do Yule's Tranquillo though. Tranquillo's going to try and walk this off. The Yule's is there by Prolific and the Ice Path. This poor lifestealer is getting fighted to shit. Zen. Griffo's going to steal Burrow Strike. Gats has the rocket on, and in Gats getting a kill.
Well, that'll learn ya.
And that's a 600 gold change. Killing the enemy support. Sure. So YTFB, he still has BO3's Reaver. Looks like BO3's just going to buy another Reaver. Well, he needs his Reaver now. Wow. Good game. At this point, SCG is still in this. In time and again, that Diogi are pretty determined to throw this game. Oh wow, Griffo. With the Burrow Strike blink. What a play. And poor Rat Trap's going to die for this one. Steals the Nice Rubik play there by Griffo. I like seeing a good Rubik. Wow, okay. Once FB, he's just going to Gats. Gats is dead. Gats does have buyback. And he will buy back. BO3 now with the heart. They're going to commit on the racks. UGTFO is going to get interrupted. Griffo with the very nice play there. The puck dies. That's a pretty big misplay by the Puckarino. That's a dieback. And that's Rax. Zen's now here in the party, but with Epicenter on somehow. The poor lifestealer's rage, infested, and he's just going to have to run away. I don't think there's really... That's a game right there. Let's see if B gets the triple. One back by the lifestealer, but I don't imagine they can really do much. 2v5. I think this game is all over but the crying, and indeed it is. Zen calls GG. We're going to go end, and well, that's a 2-0 for Diogi. They play very well. SCG, they had moments of brilliance, and there was moments where they were definitely in this series, but it does not go their way. Ends as a 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed my cast tonight. If you enjoy what I do, please do give me a follow. You'll get a notification of when I go live next, and until next time, I'll see you later. Balls GG. I'm going to go end, and well, that's a 2-0 for Diogi. They play very well. SCG, they had moments of brilliance, and there was moments where they were definitely in this series, but it does not go their way. Ends as a 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed my cast tonight. If you enjoy what I do, please do give me a follow. You'll get a notification of when I go live next, and until next time, I'll see you later. Balls GG. I'm going to go end, and well, that's a 2-0 for Diogi. They play very well. SCG, they had moments of brilliance, and there was moments where they were definitely in this series, but it does not go their way. Ends as a 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed my cast tonight. If you enjoy what I do, please do give me a follow. You'll get a notification of when I go live next, and until next time, I'll see you later. Balls GG. I'm going to go end, and well, that's a 2-0 for Diogi. They play very well. SCG, they had moments of and there was